team. Also with me today is a team from the Justice of the Peace, who is here. They are always there with us whenever we have these challenges. And not only these challenges, they would have planned a lot of activities which we are a part of and invite us. Also, we have the persons from the SDC, they are here to offer the level of support, both for you, the community, and also what is happening. As I was saying at the briefing earlier in your absence, I know that there was a situation that occurred. None of us will be able to reverse what took place. None of us. But going forward, we now have to look at mending what is taking place. We could have been there and just decided what needs to be done. But we believe in partnership. We believe in ensuring that we as a police force, we need to serve and embrace our people. And based on that, we decided to meet this afternoon in this way. So definitely we will we will take a look into what we're going to do, the walkthrough, what we're going to do.
Yeah, we'll do a workshop.
Okay. And we are not here to ventilate what takes place. That's not what we are here for. We want to hear some of the challenges that exist within the community. What type of police support that you want for your community, and see how well best we can fit into that aspect of it to ensure that the level of crime and violence across the length and breadth of your community, we get some level of stability and ensure that we work into that harmony and have that harmonious relationship going forward. I know that Ms. Baker and her team will be in this space from time to time, and definitely they will organize different activities with you guys, or you can maybe on a softer side relate to them some of the things that we believe that we, the police, can do to uplift and build your community and safer community and more amenable for you to enjoy as also for us the police. So with that said, I will just maybe ask any member of my team so far, if maybe you want to say anything, and then we actually hear generally from the other persons, and maybe some of the justice of the peace has also been SDC persons. Take it from here before we venture out.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's a pleasure meeting with you this evening, and I am happy that you find the strength or that bravery in inviting us to your community to have this dialogue. Alright, whatever the situation is, we're here to listen to you and to see how best, as the commanding officer said, we can work with you going forward. We can't solve all the issues, but we will at least make an effort to treat with some of the things that are happening here. Alright, and so as we go through this meeting, I'm expecting to hear from you. I respect the gets respect, and despite what the situation might be, we're not here to throw any stones, if you understand what I mean, at anybody, but to have, proper knowledge. And so, all the stakeholders are here, and persons from the SDC, who works closely as the such, depends on what you are asking us for this evening. I'm sure also along with our JPs,
the zone commander, as I said, Deputy Superintendent, what in so she will maybe just say a few words, and then I'll invite my crime officer just to say something, and then JP and the assistant.
Afternoon, everyone. It's a pleasure to see you come out at such a short notice. Police is here to protect, reassure, and guide you. Just so unfortunate that the incident that took place and citizens blocked the road and we were able to defuse the situation. But nevertheless, we want to continue to have the partnership with you, and so that we can be able to call upon you at a moment's notice to assist us. Because all of us, our motto is out of many, one people. And if you look at each other, you might just see somebody who resembles you. No matter how far you go, but there's somebody else out here who look like you, although you're not related. So we just want to just have the relationship that we must have in this space. I've been here almost 10 years. I remember the incident took place right there, so remember there, so remember? Yep. And the girl is pregnant and the guy was in the yard. What did the mother out here?
My mother out there, my son, my mother there.
All right. Yeah. And the girl, she's almost 8 months pregnant. Yeah. And she went in. So we know that the space, from my experience in the space, it doesn't have a little time when it's terrible. So that is why the police come in. And the police come in to protect you, you know. The police come in to protect you in a different place. But anyway, we're not here today for you to feel disheartened or feel disappointed. And I know that the person that we need to target and have this conversation with, probably they're not here, but when we start to walk through, hopefully we might see some of them, and we want to make sure that all of us are safe.
All right, thank you, Ms. Mullen. I already now invite my crime officer.
Good afternoon again.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us. It is very important that you could have joined us at this short notice. I want to extend my condolences to the person. We're very sorry from the person. And that is why we are here to see how best we can prevent any situation such as this one from happening. Because as we all said before, we are all here to serve, protect, and reassure. This is us reassuring you that we are trying our best to ensure that we prevent crime and violence as we go forward. And we cannot go forward with this. Because if you realize, police normally comes in when there's something that the person reports to us, and that is how we work. We will have proactive situations where we may come in without being called, but we have most of the time we have to rely on the citizens to give us information so we can garner evidence and intelligence so we can go forward with our investigations. So we really appreciate you, and we thank you for coming out, and we thank you for always providing us with the necessary tools that we need to carry out our investigations. So as we go forward, I just want to ask you to continue to cooperate with us. I know at times you may feel disheartened and don't want to cooperate with the police, but we rely heavily on you to actually provide us with that information so we can. Again, thank you.
All right, thank you, crime officer. All right, I will now ask a member of the Justice of the Peace to really say something.
Good evening, all. I'm Norman Biggs, just a member with the Justice of the Peace. And today we are here in support of the community. We are part of the community, like you all. And we're not just supporting this community, but we are as well we're supporting the police, because we believe in building one community at a time as we build Jamaica. And that's what we are here for, to share with you and to listen to your concern and to see how we can, as much as we are able, to assist in the best way we can. so that we can bring out the best in all of us. Because that's what we want. We want to bring out the best in all of us. So when the police come, what is your thing again? Do it right the first time? Right. So every time we come out, we want to do it right the first time as we build Jamaica. All right, so I'm looking forward as we walk through to see how we can address and approach and deal with some of your situation in the best way we can. And as it was said before, we are not able to do everything, but we can certainly do something to make all of our lives better. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Justice, for bringing those words. All right, so we will SDC. So we want to share a few words.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, ma'am.
I'm the Hope. I show Hope from the Social Development Commission. We just want to empathize with the community regarding this situation. And as you know, SDC is a government agency in the Ministry of Local Government and Community Development. And we work with communities right across Jamaica. And you can feel free to reach out to us if we can't assist you. We can refer you to the other government agencies that can assist and support. As we are located at the Kingston Bookshop Plaza, right in Town Center, and you can feel free anytime to reach out. All right?
All right, thank you, SEC. All right, I will maybe ask somebody from the community, to represent the community at this time. Who is representing the community? Somebody must represent.
Sir, before you go for my condolence on the show.
You see, I have a problem with not doing the work and when I stand up doing the work, but it's like how we respect you, we expect you to give about the same respect. It's when them come, lock down the place, curfew, and we're not aware of it. So even if we're not going to say, just say, say, a curfew time, I beg you to lock up on the business place, and that's all we're asking. I will not want an argument with them. But how them do it at times, and when you get, come on, I want to say, we are lock up a place here, I want to steal our bomb rush for it. Can't understand that part then.
As I said, I being the commanding officer, I have to take ultimate responsibility. Because when they come out here, they represent us, the managers. So as a result, definitely, I know that that is not the way, and you guys know that's not the way they were taught. Every time when they go out, they are being brief in terms of they have been spoken to say, well, look, you're going out there, remember that you're a servant of the people out there. That's the first and foremost thing you must have in the back of your mind. You are there to serve the people. So notwithstanding, we expect that if and when we have challenges in the communities, definitely you will definitely have curfews, you will definitely have other operational thrusts in the space. And we know, and I think Ms. Wallen alluded to it earlier, that we know that this era generally is not just a quiet era. We know, and we know the problem that comes with this era. We hear there is a lot of things that our intelligence point to say persons are sending instruction as to who must attack who. So we know that. We know that. You have persons who are abroad and them sending instruction to people here to kill people. And that is the reason why I have to send my police them inside here. Sometimes every night you're going to see them in here, and you're going to see the military in here with them too. You're going to see them on foot, and you're going to see them in vehicles. So we know the challenges that come with this community. Let us not hide it. I was here as the operation officer, you know, maybe about 10 years ago. I was here. Yes, I understand. Right, and as I understand that. But whilst it is so, we need to ensure. Right, and I agree. And that's why I said, these are the things that we note. And definitely we will take take it back, and I will ensure that the inspectors and the other persons who send them out.
Friday night when all of this happened, my niece boyfriend come to come. You know, a police officer look at her and tell her, move and bring some pepper spray. Oh! All she said, excuse me, the vehicle park. Go inside for the pepper spray and my husband. That's not right.
No,
She was saying exclusive.
yes, and all of us know that those things are not right. And even any lay person would know that. You see, one of the things is that some of the time you cannot be.
Yeah, going in, you know. After
Yes.
this happened, I know that's going to be a lot.
Yes.
I'm aware of it because I know that whatever happened, it's going to be a lot. I was saying to the officer earlier on, so up and doing the work, because I said they too juicy in my shop, because I know later it's a book a lock.
Yes.
So, me aware of everything. So, him never have to approach her, my pepper spray on my back. The gentleman in my yard down the road and him pepper spray. Then the boy in my yard, they say, me in my yard already. And the pepper spray, because Jeffrey.
All right, but you see, the thing about it, when some of these things occur, how many persons come and make a report?
Because them use one foot and
No, that's what I'm saying. How many persons?
We are all human.
Yeah, but how many persons come forward and make a report? Because if me never come here now, I wouldn't be hearing this. The computer would be grieving, I would be saying all of this and everything. But how many persons up now to say, look, I am going over to the superintendent to make a report?
Yes, for real.
What I think is happening, they don't feel safe to make the report.
Yeah. You mean to them don't feel safe coming in?
To make the report, because if police is doing this and we're going to the police.
No, but you must go to somebody because you will keep it to yourself. You cannot be. Yes, we have a good cardinal communication relationship. So look, what will happen is that you know that if and when something happens, even when the police out there and they do what they do, you know that they have somebody with them answer me too.
Yes.
Yes, what I mean? So eventually the report must be made to somebody and made somewhere. Even if you don't want to make it to nobody in Portmore, remember I said there is also an arm of the JCF that investigate these things. Yes, what I mean? You have iProbe, and that is the reason why it is important a lot of the time when you go to meetings and you tell people these things, nobody note anything. Them hear you say it, but nobody say note anything. And when the time come, everybody will just talk in the community, but them don't report it anywhere. You know what I mean? And eventually that rogue behavior continue.
True.
You know what I mean?
True.
The rogue behavior continue. But you have to make the report that there's a lot of internal mechanism that is in the JCF that a lot of you don't know. You have persons who are tried in the JCF. Because I being the divisional commander, I have something near order room that I tried, where police have misconduct, internal situation. I try them, and they are fined. You have other situations where you have court of inquiry, where police are dismissed from the organization via a court of inquiry, which is an internal organizational disciplinary machinery. And they are dismissed. But how many persons know this? A lot of persons don't know. And if you don't make these type of reports and so forth, even if they are not charged criminally, because criminally when they are charged, they are an interdiction or suspension. That means they're not working anymore. But if and when, they can be working, but they can also be tried at different tribunals internally in the organization. Same thing like how you have the military, you have the military that have their internal machinery also, disciplinary machinery. So these are some of the things that we need to know and explore, and where possible. One of the things that we need to do is when we get the report, they are investigated, they are culpable. Sometimes, and maybe it don't happen here, but persons are called to these court of inquiry to come and give evidence if there is an internal situation. And when them come and give the evidence and it cannot be refuted, the commissioner can order that these persons be dismissed from the organization, because you bring the organization into disrepute.
Yep.
And they are dismissed. A lot of persons don't know this. Every year persons are dismissed from the organization in this way. But if we don't get it from the initial stage where a report has been made and we know this, and the supervisor do what they need to do when they come on the road and so forth, you know, it's just going to go unabated.
Yeah.
So this is what we encourage you to do. We want that level of support. We want you to be also our eyes and ears, to be a part of justice within the organization. So in saying all of this and so forth, we just want you all to understand and as the reason why we are here and ensure that we continue to work harmoniously. So, yes sir. Huh?
Come alcun era, no? Come up alcun era.
Yeah man, the era since then would have been under curfew. And that is the reason why I inform the persons who are there to ensure that the persons are sensitized. When I say right now, because we had applied for the extension of the curfew, I don't know if it was approved because I left from a meeting, come straight here. So it should expire this evening and it should actually start back this evening. So I asked for an extension.
The curfew is from what time to what time?
Huh?
The curfew is from what time to what time?
No, well, the curfew is generally like a 48 hours curfew.
Okay.
When that expires, we ask for an extension for another 48 hours.
Okay.
And where possible, it can be broken and we can restart it again. So sometimes this is what takes place. And I know that the next question that should be coming will be saying that the persons are not aware, the community not aware. And while our internal mechanism should be the entity that's sending out this thing to say, well, the area is under curfew, I hear it on the radio and the television and so forth. While
Like said about the say under curfew, we just want the curfew to come whatever we understand that part, why it just enforced like that, but they must come a curfew is imposed from this time to that time and would like it to lock up no one. Thank you, good evening.
yeah, I think she was saying that earlier.
Yes, we're not getting that approach.
Right. Right. And I'm sorry, yeah.
Oh, it's not very long down the yard.
Even Sunday night, we relax and we have to go schools and them come. Yo, lock up this up. I say, excuse me.
Go to the yard.
And I go tell you, who will let me say, you have to lock me up for my right tonight now. Because you have to talk to me proper before me lock this.
No, you must approach it. You can approach fire with fire. Remember now that.
But sometimes that's how, look, it's when I said that, he said, ma'am, I'm asking you kindly to lock the shop.
Yeah, but.
I'm say, okay, then now you're speaking.
Right, and what you say, what would happen now if anything and he didn't approach it that way?
They're just going to bring me over the station.
No, but it don't make any sense.
And then they have this story, you know, I'm not like, when them come, some of them trigger happy. Where this for? There's a Friday night when they locked down, I must tell me I go for my brother when I saw job was if I never go in front of my brother, I swear I would have shoot my brother if I never did it.
It would not. It wouldn't shoot.
And I say I wouldn't, maybe just jump in front of him and hug him up.
No,
God, you know, me put my heart, could manage it.
Yeah, you must do that. Yes,
Exactly.
yes.
What is it? Oh, we are we not and
all right.
and me for one.
Mr. Ruby on the floor.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
I was not born in the community, but I grew in this community. Can I say something?
Listen up,
And
please.
my hair will tell you my age. I am old, well, mine is natural, so it tells you my age. I am a member of the Braeton Methodist Church. That church is almost 200 years old. And so listening to everybody this afternoon and listening to you, and I tell you that I grew up in this community. Some of what you are saying is foreign to me, and many persons like myself, because we were not accustomed to this kind of behavior. growing up, the only gun we knew was when the ranger on the farm. And they shoot goats, pigs, never cows, and horses, never. Those were people's tongue. And it really pains my heart to see and to hear. When I heard of the shooting Friday evening, a couple months back we had some back-to-back shootings. Like I said, these are foreign to us. Though we grow in the community, these are foreign to us. And when it happens, it causes a lot of pain. People my age and a little older. And even young ones who are not in this kind of behavior. I welcome the police wherever I see them. A few months ago we were in church and a team came in. They just drove in and then they came in and somebody asked for me and they were pointing to me and they came to say, we are here just to check and to make sure that everything is okay. The one that was speaking with me, the other two joined in the worship because it was praise and worship time. Okay. And they joined in the worship. And I said to her, you know, it is good that you have come. Because I was just saying to myself, I used to see the community police riding around or walking around, and I no longer see them. And she said, yes, I know, you don't see us walking around. It was pretty clear, so we're driving, but we're still doing the work. And that was lovely. She said, notwithstanding because it is church, but if there is a problem, you can call us. And this is the kind of a relationship I would want to have the community and the police with. I know that we do have unruly behaviors, like anywhere else where we have group of persons. In the classroom, we have them, and students, the teacher, and vice versa. At the workplace and so on. But, and I know that police are trained a certain way, but they don't all display the training. Just like your children, they leave your house, they do otherwise when they go out. I have often said to persons, I dare a police to call me girl. No, they will not do it. Because when the police approaches me, whether I'm driving or I'm walking, and they approach me, good afternoon, officer, I dare him or her to call me girl after I had addressed you as an officer. And I say that all the way. But I hear it happens to persons older than I am and persons my age, and it's really a pity. It's really, really a pity. So I really want to have this fostering of the relationship that is expected of the police and the community. And we hope we will get there. Yes, we want to see you around. And we want, when we come to you, social or business or otherwise, it is done in the same manner. I want to thank you.
Yes, I do appreciate it. And I do appreciate what you had said. You know, and that is the reason why we are here and we want the community to say their part, say their piece. Because we know the challenges. And it not only confined to the police, but you realize the type of interaction that takes place when you go to all of these different agencies and entities, and the type of, you know, service that you get. It is just out. I would have gone to places just as I am, and just to get service. And when I went there, the service that I get is atrocious to the extent I have to tell the persons who are there after waiting about 3 minutes without anybody saying anything, and they are there sitting, looking, everything, and talking their own business. When one of them approached me to say, "Officer, how can I help you?" I said, "No, you cannot help. I don't want to hear from you. I want to hear from your supervisor." And when the supervisor comes, there and then I addressed the supervisor by saying, "I came here to do business. I was here for 2 minutes or 3 minutes, and I could tell everything what these persons would have done over the weekend." And they were talking about where they went, over what they do, and all kind of sporting activities. And then they come to me to say them can help me. They can't help me because them don't show no regard and that disdain for me. So I want to speak to the supervisor to address my issue. So I tell them that I need to go and speak to the supervisor, and could you call the supervisor? And then I address it from there. And this is the type of situation. We don't must accept these things. But because we just form the view that there's no other way out, so we don't decide to go forward. And irrespective of what, if we don't nurture the people who are here now and ensure mold them in the way in which we want them to, a lot of these negative things that are happening in society will continue. A lot of these negativity. And we cannot accept any and everything. We have to do something about it if we definitely want to see a better Jamaica. Irrespective of where we are and what we do.
Tell them that we can do community central pop-ups and stuff like that. We can do that as a part of.
Yes.
Like we did with Burger Park and that.
Right.
So we
All
can
of
have
those
something
things.
for the summer coming up that we can, both of us can, police and the community can put together and have some
Social activities and so forth.
right here in Braeton.
I know that they actually have when they approach us, they have maybe a little football competition. I would have sent my police officers there to see what is what and so forth. And if we have these type of things taking place in the community, you can stop that level of socialization on a Sunday and everything. The member of parliament actually come and he met with us as the management team and so forth, and we give that reassurance and we get the police them to go there, be a part of it and ensure everybody is safe. Because we know that a lot of persons with them ill will and who have this, from long time, they might go there and to somebody that them have fraction with before. But where the police is there, it brings some level of safety to the community. So that is what we want. And how can we have this now and this type of socialization, harmonious relationship taking place, and the member of parliament give his commitment that this is really what he wants, and him, and now to see this happening. We have to look at it. And as I said to persons, you must know what you want for your community. You must know what you want for your community. I heard the lady speak so passionate about growing up into this community and what it was. She said it is foreign to her. When she said foreign to her, meaning she don't used to this. It never used to happen then. And now that these things are happening, if it continue like this, we're going to have a serious problem where we have the young people in the community transcending to adulthood, and where we actually command respect to our seniors. Where is that? I was observing it a while ago, and when the lady spoke, and I heard somebody say it, which is good. Oh, Miss whatsoever want to speak. Yeah, you must have that level of respect. When you see her representing the community and speaking, you must keep quiet. Show that level of respect for her being in the community and being that type of elder, mature person in the community. And likewise, if you don't create that fight from now, when you become her age, nobody will have no respect for you. So it is all about us working together in order to have a harmonious community. You know that I would really want a situation And it used to happen in different places. Wherein, if you are here and you want to have a party, there is no doubt that you would wonder and say, I wonder if the super will approve the party. It is a given that if you apply for it and everything is all right and you do what you need to do, you can have your party. But we can give permission to have a party if there is a situation or in a social gathering where there is a situation of hostility, because what happened? Life come before anything else. We don't want here say on a year partying and then a man come and just turn gun into the crowd and you hear say 10 somebody drop like what happened down in Clarendon. With 20 and somebody get shot and 8 dead same place. We don't want that. So that is ultimate, that is what comes first. Life comes first before anything else. The other day, maybe about a month ago, I have to speak to some persons in Olaba Bay. I have a lockdown down there just the same. Because a person killing people down there all in a broad day. And I have to lock it down, put it under curfew and lock it down completely. 6 o'clock is a ghost town. Put police and soldier down there and foot inside there. Until they have a meeting, they give the reassurance that they will be behaving themselves. And after we lock down the community at 6 o'clock in the evening, and as time goes by and them give reassurance, we take the time. And eventually the community actually open back. We start give permission to keep function there. And so forth, people having them party now and everything. I will tell police, look, go in and make sure that the people police the space and make sure the people are okay. But I can't tell my high command that, look, I give permission to keep party when there's hostility into space. You have to bring it under some level of control first and foremost. And then thereafter, through interaction with the community and all of that, then we'll look at building that relationship, ensure that the people are safe, ensure that they understand, and then we continue to offer that level of policing and police support in the space. So that is what we want. That is what we want.
That is also what the community wants.
Right, so if anything on board, we with the police want that, the community want that. So we must work together to achieve that objective.
Right.
That is what we need to do. But we can't be there with tit for tat. This community over here fire and gunshot off of that one fire at this one. A man over there can't go over there and everything. You know, it can't work like that. It will eventually have a generational situation, you know.
Amen.
Generational situation going to take place. Because a man going to remember say, you didn't kill my grandfather, so I kill your grandchild over there. So these are the things that are happening. We have to fix these things. And if we must know what we want for ourselves. You know, a lot of the time I'm so taken aback when I hear that persons living abroad, living their life quite comfortable up there and everything, enjoying themselves, and say them control men down here, sending money down here, sending guns down here. To do what? Gun can only do two things, you know. Kill or maim. Kill or maim. Maim meaning you're injured.
Yes.
Seriously too in some instances. Paralyzed for permanently. And person down here taking instruction, tell them say you don't want no more. And you're not doing no more. And you're not very serious about it. Oh no, and I agree. But I am just saying it because you have persons who are in this very community who are related to them, so them go here, and when the police say, come down here and say they must stop it. When somebody go and send 244 illegal firearms through the port, what is sending those 200 hard guns to do? Man, I talk about you come to protect community. Protect what? Protect what? It's going to kill all of us that are here. Don't matter what it is. And some of these people, even if they have a family way in Hanover, as far as it and it come here, the guns are transported down there, so they're going to kill them family down there too. Remember, man, borrow gun, man, buy gun, man, do this, you know. I'm going to reach and do what them need to do. So we have to know this, you know. And you have to know what you want for yourself and your community, you know. You have to know what you want for your community, you know. Don't make nobody make you and people, you know, people and problem. It don't worth it. You can't continue to kill your brother and sister them. Can't. You don't must related by blood, but all of us,
We are brothers and
all of
sisters.
us are
We
brothers and sisters. It's just that everybody into different sphere of things. Everybody related by blood because of that. But all of us here, I will make people talk about them mean them community good. And you send them gun by barrel. Eh? That when you see them come, you look on them, say them are Dan, and the Dan come and the Godfather come. Eh? Remember, me know all of these things. You know? I know all of these things, you know, so I know what I am saying. Look here, we have to be very serious about what we do. And we have to know what we want for our community. Don't make nobody influence you or any one of you to do things that you don't want to do and you must be supposed to be doing. A man send money come down and send things come and give a little money. So what will happen? You have to be serious about what you do. Please, I appeal to all of you. Just think about it. Think about it. So, I think I would have said a lot. And
Just one question before you
yes.
close. Regarding the curfew, what's the medium you use to alert us of curfew?
Well, as I was saying that...
I would have expected Friday evening into night that there would have been a curfew. But I did not know it went beyond.
Yes.
So what's the medium you use to alert the community of
And that is what I was saying earlier, that our entity in terms of the CCN, they should actually send it out. It should be in the media in terms of TV, radio, all of that. So you can have a general sensitization of the community about it. Some person may don't hear it, but at least a few persons here can say, yes, I heard it on the radio, it was saying this and saying. So at least that can be one of the most amenable medium by which the persons are so sensitized.
I want to
Yes, ma'am.
I want to know what measures taken now that what happened Friday and the young people then that was around. What kind of counsel do you set up for these children?
You mean in terms of counseling?
Counseling the youth that was present there and that others that hear about it and scared to walk on the road and see the police.
I see. And very good question, and I do appreciate that question. And that is the reason why we actually have even the justices here. Some of them are pastors. Right.
Justices in the area. How much I have victim
They have
support.
victim support.
Just the pieces in your area now. That you know about. The two? Four?
Mr. McKay,
Mr. McKay. Garnett. So you are, yeah. And the next person? And the three then? The next person? Only know two?
Norman and McKay.
Right. So,
I have victim support.
right. Right. And you see, as I said, the person there from SDC, they are here. They are, you see, and that is the reason why a lot of the time we have like widely publicized meeting. We invite SDC, we invite maybe Water Commission, JPS and so forth. So they can tell you of the services that are being offered. See, SDC there, they offer that type of service, counseling services, which is very important. And that's a very good question you ask. Because
there's a lot of children are escaping. They wasn't there. They hear about it. I have a 13-year-old. I cannot see.
okay, not going.
He said, Mommy, not going. You have to follow me. I said, what sense it means?
You sending him
Me
and follow him.
Me and follow him. Because me gosh, I for me to stand up.
Yes.
So these children are scared. In this community, Fort Braeton,
Okay.
they are scared and, you know, to build back. How can they build back a relationship with the police because of what happened?
All right. I know that, as I said, my territorial officer is here. fall immediately under the remit.
Society is suffering because every minute we're under curfew. No, if we're under curfew all the time, our bills going to pay, our kids going to school, what is going to happen? Do we need to have a dialogue monthly with you guys or something? We need to set up something because it's very hard. Enough of us are single mothers, and then we have a little business. You just the police just come and say a close up time. Enough time they came, and if I am out here, I said good night, officer, tonight again, and they said good night, yes, and smile. Sometimes so you approach them, sometimes they approach you, them not approach you. I said you can't see people, approach people, you don't know who is who.
Right.
You don't do that.
Right, and I agree.
So by how I speak to them, then they know that I speak
to themselves.
with authority.
Right.
Because I will not take disrespect because I don't give disrespect. So you see, sometimes the young man, them a pass and I see police, they intend to run. All when they not have nothing, because to them scared of them and how them behave. As they see them, they intend to run. I have a look at 8-year-old, and if you there right here, and he say, Mommy, police, and I look. They run gone down, and me there right, I say, your mother there.
There's some positive things about the police.
Instead,
Often we tell
Mommy,
them
they have gone. And then enough
up.
time, he will sit in my lap out here, and then the police come and I say, lock up. Him look at me. Sometimes he not understand. He speak deep English. So he say, Mommy, what did he say? He said that we must go in. Mommy, don't let me run. I said, don't run when you see them. Walk, go inside. You don't run. So you know, little one them afraid. The big one them afraid. Now that an incident and people talk around them resist.
But of anyone, and I'm big friend here of anyone. So the children are scared because, yes, the police was involved in an incident.
Yeah.
That they, somebody died.
Yeah.
Anybody frank with these children to tell them why that incident or the police have reacted in that way. They do not.
Well, you have to tell them what was said.
But I can say to her that it's not every police bad, and you have good police, you have bad police, you have good people, and you have bad people.
Yeah.
So if I know how to explain to my child, but every mother can't explain to their child.
And we know this term that said there are three sides to every story.
Yes.
But sometimes because we are in the community and we are close to that person who is involved, we take one side and we run with it without knowing the truth about what happened. So we must explore what the real truth is before we move on and start to cast blame on anyone, alright? Or anyone's side. Because some of who we have among us, they are not saints. And I'll speak frankly that this young man was no saint. Doesn't matter what you want to say, he wasn't a saint. He had issues at school, and we work closely with the school.
So they know him even from then.
We know him long before, and would have tried to work with him. And the father knows that. All right?
Well, you see, Miss Baker speak definitive.
Yeah.
Because she would have known him personally. She would have interacted with him personally. I don't know that I would know. But they are the ones that work with the schools, from primary school, high schools, however, everywhere. So, irrespective of what transpired, you see, there's a lot of times, them tell you, say, grow your child in the way in which you want them to grow, so that when they become an adult, or when they become, they will not depart from it. Remember when we were growing up, these were some of the things that was inculcated in us. I must tell you, where me come from, I born and grew in Kingston. And where me come from, I can tell you, it is just as bad or worse than I hear. But I decided that is me, it's my parents. I can differ from what? And don't make where you come from determine who you are. Never you make that happen to you. And I tell my police them all the while, you know. So look, you see, anywhere you go, there's always good and great people into those places. You hear what I said? Good and great, even in the depth of criminality. There are persons there want best for themselves, their families, and their community. You hear them always say, can anything good thing come out of Nazareth?
Yes, it can.
All right, yes, that speaks volume.
And it has.
That can. So I am just saying, don't make because you are from here, where people cast all kind of bad things about where you come from. That determine who you are. Never you make that happen. Because you only going to make people become winners. And so you see it, they're going to tell everybody where come from this are criminal, thief, whatsoever it is. Don't make that determine and define you. I'm just imploring on all of you. If and when you have your child, or your children, or even your grandchildren, you inculcate good characteristics and attitude and aptitude in these children. Don't matter what the upheaval is, don't matter what is happening in and around them. If you are a good parent or a good grandparent, your child will grow well. I can tell you that. So there's a lot of great people, I hear them talk about it from time to time, come from into the worst eras where you can speak of. And when you hear what they become, the greatest scientists, the greatest this, the greatest that, and them tell us, I am from that place. They could have gone wayward like anybody else. But them decide, say, look here, me say John Brown did Tom strokes, all those things, and continue to be killed. Whether them killed by them cronies, them friend, police, soldier, whatsoever, they become wanted, gone to prison, all of those things. But at the end of the day, you must know what you want for yourself. You must know what you want for yourself. I'm just imploring all of you here, don't make your community define you. Don't make it the community define you. Just continue to build a good community. First you start with the internal, with your children. And if everybody try to have their children brought up properly. Your man is telling us a man is carried through the world. And people laugh and jeer and everything and whatsoever and so forth. But them don't want to hear that. But they must understand the saying behind it. Yeah. And that is the reason why they will do anything to get money. You hear them tell you what them say about the love of money.
Root of all evil.
Alright, the love of money is the roots of all evil. Not summing up. All evil. It said. Because what? You know, when somebody see you with something and when them decide to rob you, it's because of the value of what you have. And it's money, it's value, you know. So when somebody looking at it, they're looking at it holistic. All evil. All evil. Why you think all of the person them gone into money and scamming and this and everything? And you believe that this way really be with you all the while? When somebody say you have a lot of money and you whatsoever, what do you think them will do? Them want some. When them come to get some and you're not able to get them will kill you and take it. And what do you think about now? The man who goes and get the money easy and it come easy. What do you think he will do now? He have to defend his money. So he will get a gun to defend his money. And when him get the gun for defending money and a man send for money, because that happened in Spanish town and them places. Criminal knows say you are just scamming over the same sense. Send the man down to $200,000. Can't send it, you're dead. You lose your life. You can't scam anymore? No. Look here, just focus. Just focus. None of us born rich. None of us. We're not born rich, we're poor. But at the same time, you hear them say you have ambition. Just have ambition. Just have ambition. You will make it. Start from a little. You might just start sell 2 biscuits and 2 this.
Yeah,
and then you see people start. And you
from
see people,
scratch.
yes. And you ever see some people, how proud they are when them start them little business. They might just start and put a little stall here and them start sell some things. And then them put up a bigger stall. Then you see them open up a little shop. And whatsoever. And then they have all a wholesale. You know where them coming from? Way back when. What do you think happened now? Those people believe in themselves. Believe in themselves. And that is the sacrifice. Some people decide to make sacrifices. Some people don't want to make none. Them want what you have and rob you, thief, them thing. Them wait and watch you and see you there and try to grow. And then them come and rob you. Take what you have. Sometimes give them. Make them rob you and thief. But at the same time, when we don't know as man, God knows.
Amen.
You hear me say? Amen. We might don't see it. We might realize that there is no end in sight.
Amen.
But nobody know. God knows.
God knows everything.
Yes, man. Him is the man.
No fear.
So when people say, oh, you know who was killed around there and got try to rob a man and the lights fire and hold and kill him. It's the same man where did rob dear so. But it's time. Time is the master.
The master.
Time. So I'm just saying all of this, you know, I will share this. We are sharing and interacting as people. Time is the master. So I'm just saying, you know, just take on the time and grow. You know what, people there here in Jamaica have so much talent and everything, and because them gone down the wrong road, them could be able to be a better person today. When you have a police record, the first thing, even if opportunity come your way, even to go away, you can't go away.
You can't move.
What do you think you have to do now? I try to run out through border and all of those things. And I try to jump off out of sea for swim, go in for drown. And those are the things that are happening, you know. Man pay money, and when you pay the money, the boat now carry in pan land, you know. You have to jump off and try to swim, go in, whether you can swim or not, you have to go swim. And you pay, you have 10,000 US to go through border.
Man,
you look how much
too.
of them, you see, at the border, waiting to sell them and going to the US.
And man rob them.
And them come from Jamaica. Some of them dead.
Man
Them
rob
kill
them.
some of them there. It's worse when they're going through Mexico. You have no money and them because I see an ambush you and try to take money and you don't have it. Kill your same place, them find you in the street dead because nobody don't know you're an alien. I'm just saying all of this, that look here, it don't worth it. It don't worth it. So please, just continue to focus and grow in your family and your children well. So those are my few words for the evening.
Can I ask one question before?
Yes, sir.
Is anything actively being done to improve the relationship with the business people in the area with the police? Because that's one of the main concerns. You know? Because business can't take place.
Right. And you see when these things happen, and that's what I was saying earlier, you know, first and foremost, life come first. So anything that have to be implemented to save lives must come first. So if it means that it's like we have to lock down the community in order to start from ground zero, that's what we have to do. Business can't operate and people are dead. So I'm just saying, we have to implement something. We have there like a curfew imposed. Then maybe 6 o'clock, the place locked down. Then we realize now like we have meeting like this, hear from the residents, we go back to the drawing board, me and my management team, and we say, look, the people give us their commitment that them will ensure that they behave themselves. We watch it and observe and realize that maybe at 2 weeks, 3 weeks, then we tell the high command, so well, we have a meeting, people them give us their commitment, 2 weeks gone, they are saying, they might say, all right, lift the curfew or amend the time to 9 o'clock. We say, all right, we're going back out to them, meet out back to you guys. Say, look, we meet to the high command say, all right, our curfew time now is 9 o'clock in the night. And we watch it and see again. And eventually we see, say, a month pass, something in the community, there's no murder, no shooting, not at all. We can go back to them. It's bargaining power you're giving us now, you know, to go negotiate on your behalf with the people at the helm. Because me have to report to them, you know. Me have to report to my assistant commissioner every morning as to what happened in my space. And him report to the commissioner further up. So I'm just saying, me when the community behave themselves, them give me bargaining power now to go to the high command and let them know, say, look, the community give them reassurance, give their commitment that them want peace. This is what we are doing. They meet with the people inside there. We meet with the community. We have a community meeting. We meet with the residents here and so forth, and they give their commitment. Based on the commitment that they gave, this is what happened. And based on that, then, and they might say, all right, give them some permission now so them can keep them party now and so forth. And we give that permission. But we can't have these things if people are being killed. So we have to be watching it, see what is what. Because look, whilst that occur with the shooting and whatsoever, what was surprising now is to see the fire. And that is what get the high command very scared about what was happening. So people lit fire all over the community. That's what was being said first and foremost. You know. So they are asking me now as a commanding officer, oh, I have my ear and it peer fire into the place. And it going all over in the social media and everything and so forth. So Braeton on fire. That's what they are saying.
My daughter was coming from work and came upon the fire that she had to detour, turn back and make her way around. I would know that there was fire.
Yes.
I would know. I was surprised. So that's why they do it. You see? So really it is frightening.
Yes. And the thing about it is that, you know, that don't argue well for people.
No.
Because if you have fire, tell me how on earth you going to get people to come in to support business. Nobody will come and support. Nobody will come and support. So we need not to do this. First thing and first and foremost, what we need to start do is have dialogue. Decide what we're doing, what we want for ourselves. All right, so everybody, I must say it was good meeting the persons here, and we want to ensure that this transcends to other persons and so forth going forward. So thank you again. I do appreciate it, and I must say that we are looking forward to great things between the police and the community. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. And person in the group here has my number. So you can communicate through your community leaders, and I'll get information. All right? Okay. All right. Thank you again for coming.
Welcome. Have a blessed evening. Rest of the evening. So the curfew is what time? Well, based on what you just said, I know yes. So it is 6 to 6? I'm not sure.
Miss Maggie, make sure you get the time, because I am never aware.
Well, it is 6 o'clock. However, I will find out and I will come up.
So if it goes for 42 from 6, the next 42 will be
Become 66.
66.
As I said, I never know. You know?
Well, you get everything.
When I get everything. Right, member.
Boy.